Okay, so I'm going to talk about why I don't recommend. You'll see free hosted website companies or hosted website builders. If you happen to buy a hosting account, they might try to get you to, quickly put up a website with their proprietary drag and drop website builder. And now that may not seem like a bad thing getting started. It's usually free or really cheap. But you might see these with GoDaddy has a website builder, and another popular one is Weebly.com, and they'll even give you a free subdomain on Weebly.com, so you can get started completely free. And it's really easy to build a website. But here's why I don't recommend that you do it, and that's because you're not in control, and you have very limited functionality enhancements. So if you want to let's say, for example, you run a service and you'd like to schedule appointments through your website. There may not be a plugin available on the website builder that allows you to really take automated scheduling online. Or there's a whole bunch of other features that you may think of after the fact when you build your website that you would like to add that you just simply cannot add, and you may have to hire a designer or someone to log in and do the code for you. But the problem is, you don't really have access to the core code on a website builder, and a designer is probably going to have to say, you know what, we're going to have to build you something custom to take care of those functionalities that you want. So that's why I don't recommend it, and you're not in control, and they don't necessarily meet all the web standards for mobile friendly. But there is a better option, and this is what I always recommend to all my clients. Every website I've built in the last, I guess, 5 years has all been on WordPress. So I always recommend WordPress for self-managed sites. I always try to train my clients on how to log in and add content, update videos, change the text on the different pages of the website or add new pages, and it's really easy to do if you're using WordPress. And it allows you to just, not have to call your designer or your programmer every month to do simple updates. You can take charge, go in and change things yourself, and feel good that you saved yourself 40 or 50 bucks a pop every time you do that. And the cool thing about WordPress is you're in control. And you have nearly unlimited functionality, and there's tons of free plugins and premium plugins. And when I say plugins, these are things that you can add to your website with a simple click, and it will allow you to do things like add a contact form, a detailed contact form that you can change, add scheduling, add surveys or polls or quizzes to your website, and a whole bunch of other things that I can't even think of right now, that things on the back end to help your website stay organized and up to date. And I'm going to actually go ahead and show you what I mean by WordPress, what it is, how it works, how to install it, and just the basics of what it is, so that you're pretty confident with that. So let's go see it firsthand. And I'm going to log into my GoDaddy account and kind of show you, how to get to setting up a WordPress website. And now in other videos, I will give you details on how to do this step by step and set up your own website. And that'll probably be part of a premium paid training. But for now, I just want you to see how it works. So I'm going to break away from this presentation and show you in my GoDaddy account. Okay, so here we go. Now this is inside my own, my business GoDaddy account. You'll see domains, web hosting. Every time you buy a domain, a .com or something like that, you'll see it listed under here. So I've got, 23 domains right now. And my hosting accounts, I have a couple hosting accounts. So what I'm going to do is log into my cPanel hosting. Now when you purchase hosting, you'll get this option in your GoDaddy account. I hit launch, and then it's going to automatically log into my cPanel. So you'll see this is called cPanel, and this is how you have control over the back end of the website itself, how to install the software. And you'll see right here, web applications, WordPress. Now all these things here are different content management systems. They help you manage the text, images, and keep everything organized on the back end of your website. So when I start a new website, I will install WordPress on the host. And you do that right here. You just click WordPress, and you'll see I have some different websites set up here on subdomains. But what you do is go to Applications, and let's see. Well, because I've already got applications in here, let's see. We'll go back. Okay. Oh, Applications Browser. So I apologize for that. And it's going to take us to the Installatron. And what you can do is scroll down to Content Management and go to WordPress. And we click on it. Okay. And this is really all you have to do to get started with WordPress. So in other words, WordPress is not, there is an option to go to the WordPress blog website and start a free blog on WordPress.org, I believe it is. But that's not what I'm talking about here. WordPress also has a standalone application that you install on a host. Therefore, you actually are controlling the application. So it's not hosted on someone else's blog. You're in total control of this. It's hosted on your hosting installation. You click Install this app. Okay, so there it goes. Now, if you have a domain associated with your hosting account, like I do, trustpower.net, and also any subdomains you've created. So if there's a name before the trustpower.net, that's going to show up here, and you can choose which domain you want to install WordPress on. And then you're going to see something here, the directory says optional. I always recommend if it says something there, blog or whatever, you just get rid of it, because you want your domain, you want WordPress hosted on the root, which is just your domain, trustpower.net, nothing after it. Okay, and then here it's going to ask you the installation details. So after you install it, I'm going to show you on one of my websites exactly what WordPress looks like on the back end and what I mean by plugins. So let's take a quick look here. We'll go to Okay, we'll go log into a WordPress website. Okay, and now we're actually in the back end of a website. And I'm going to show you how it manages your content for you. So you'll see here posts. These are blog posts. You can click here. Now I don't really have any blog posts in here, but if you want to add a new one, you click Add New. Enter the title of the post in the text. So it's just like a word processor in the back end. And you do the same thing with your pages on your website. So we have pages in here. You can add a new page and then add the content. And what I was talking about earlier were the plugins. So this gives you this really unlimited functionality. And you'll see all this list of sort of these different names of plugins. And all these have different functionalities. So I have a quiz builder, short codes, and you don't have to necessarily know what all these mean, but just know that if you want to add a functionality, you click Add New, and you can search for something like contact form and hit search, and it's going to search through the whole WordPress repository of contact form plugins, and you can read a little bit about each one that pops up here. Contact form builder, you can look at the ratings, you can read about the details and see if this is something that you're looking for. You can even look at screenshots and kind of see what the design might look like on your website. And this way you can control your website and add unlimited functionality to it. And I don't want to confuse you or make you worried, but I will provide a step-by-step tutorial on how WordPress works through all the menus and all this. But I just want you to know with this that you actually have total control if you choose WordPress to change the design real easy. And within WordPress, here, let me go back, I'll show you. Under appearances, we have themes. So WordPress works with themes, and you'll see these are pre-built designs basically that you can modify to fit your own business, and you can take a look at some of the theme details. And I'll show you how to find themes in another video, but pretty much these are pre-built websites, and you just plug in your own relevant business information and pictures and into the slideshow. You can change the menu. It's a pre-built website that you can slightly modify to fit your business. And I'll show you how to find the coolest and best themes. There are premium ones that you can pay for, and there are also free ones. And just to let you know, WordPress is completely awesome, and I love it. And it's a great way to build a free site or a cheap site for your business that has really unlimited functionality, and you can change it easily for the future too. If you want to change the design, it's simple as changing the skin and just making a few modifications. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it's been informative. If you like it, share it with your friends, and have a good day.